plasmas and stuff from my hands. They have various powers.
Awesome, awesome. So wait, hold on, because I messed up actually, and I did the recording afterwards so that we can make sure that the audio is great. We're gonna quickly do the intro again. This is what happens when you're live. Sometimes you mess up, you gotta go back. And we're gonna get that. We're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it. I'm kind of new at this. I'm nervous because you're so awesome. It's kind of throwing me off to see a superhero here. We had Miles before. We had Catwoman in here. Now we got Vaser Claw, an original creation. So let's start again. This is James with the DarkMatterVerse TV. This is the art department. I am James, and today we have Vaser Claw. He stopped in from his crime fighting. We're going to start the interview again because I messed up, not him. He's perfect. He's a superhero. You know how they do. He's from the Caribbean and he's repping the Caribbean right now. He's on our show. We got to give a round of applause to this man. He's out there saving lives, changing lives, inspiring people. Introduce yourself again, man. I won't mess up this time. Go ahead.
All right, again, thanks for having me. Good evening, everyone. I am, as you said, Vaser Claw, and we're shooting actually out of the twin island of Trinidad and Tobago. So as you said, it's a homegrown superhero film series that we've done here in the Twin Island, and it's nice to see that we're having a lot of recognition internationally for the work that we're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Your work is amazing and it's inspiring. Where do you get the budget for all this? Where do you get the strength and the backing to do all that stuff? Is it all you doing it yourself, or do you have a team?
I actually did have a team. I would have had persons in designing, would have mass because Trinidad and Tobago is known for carnival as well. So we do a lot of mass designing and mass designers and stuff. So people who are into like crafts and stuff, I actually sourced a mass designer to actually do this costume for me for the show.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. And as far as the character is concerned, did you come up with that character on your own, or did you have someone design it?
No, actually, the character would have come up from a guy by the name of Ansel Harris, who's the producer of the show. This is
Okay.
actually a comic that he would have written quite some time back, and decided that this was the right time to actually bring the comic to life, and it has been going well so far.
Absolutely. And I really hope that you post more in our group and get it out more out of the Caribbean, because when I saw it, I had to jump on it. I mean, if I didn't have the sexiest dad bod alive, I'd be in my costume repping my character. So I'm so glad to see a brother out there with his getting buff and being a hero and showing the kids how to do it. Have you done any Comic Cons or anything like this?
We actually did do two Comic Cons this year, back in August and July. It was quite exciting. A lot of rave. We got a lot of traction and a lot of rave for the show from the Comic Cons and stuff.
Wow. Okay.
It's been a great journey so far.
Wow, that is amazing. So do you play any other characters, or are you just always Vaster Claw? Like all the time?
No, for the show, I'm always Vaser Claw. Vaser Claw is actually the star of the Vaser Claw series. He
Okay.
also participated in or had roles in a series called Magnolia, which is the first series that we actually had. And Vaser Claw is actually a spin-off series of Magnolia, but it has
Wow.
been gaining a lot of traction, as I said.
Okay. And is the comic still in circulation, or because you said it was a while back they stopped the comic and just working on the show?
No, it's still in circulation.
Still in circulation? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to see any Vaster Claw action figures or something like that I could get
Of
for my
course, it's
kids?
coming very soon. We actually have some avenues where we're going to be hitting some schools, for young kids, just to get some idea and to get somebody that they could actually relate to from their own home that is a superhero. So we actually plan on doing some action figures for these kids, and I think it's something that they're going to love.
Wow. Yeah, we love it already, man. Just seeing you out there, being super and stuff like that, man. Like I said, it's really inspiring, and your costume really looks like the superhero and like straight out of the pages, man. That's an amazing. What advice would you give to young guys besides working out and being super? What advice would you give them if they're creating their own characters and want to aspire to be their own characters out there?
Just go brave. Don't be too afraid as to what critics would say. Everybody's going to somebody. You're always going to have some people who wouldn't like what you're doing, and some people who's not going to like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Once it is you believe in yourself and believe in what your craft is, I think you're going to reach far.
Okay, all right. And is there any pitfalls that you've run into so far as any problems that you've run into? I know you're a superhero and you guys overcome everything, but is there anything in the industry that you've run into, like anything strange that you
Not
wouldn't
per,
have thought?
not per se. We actually started filming the show back in 2019, and due
Okay.
to the pandemic, obviously we would have had certain restrictions for filming, just doing basically stuff in public. But we were able to get around it. It would have taken us a bit longer to shoot certain scenes because of the restrictions. There have been like curfews and stuff. But we were able to get everything done eventually.
Oh man, that is amazing. So are you guys gonna be when's the next time you guys are coming in the States? Are you guys gonna be coming out here in the States
Ho-
or
hopefully very soon. And
hopefully?
it's very nice to see that we actually have some sort of interest from you guys in the United States. So hopefully we can work something out and we can come and do some sort of collaborations across there soon.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because here in the States, man, we really need original black characters, man. We're thirsty for it. So something like you coming out here, I think that'd be an amazing addition to the media that's available to the people here in the States. We don't really often get that, but I think that's is really, really amazing. Is there anything that you would recommend as far as where to get the best costumes or where to get the best productions? Like, how did you guys hook up? Is it just because of the carnival atmosphere that you're around, or?
No, I think we have a lot of young people here with a lot of creative minds, and once you be able to express with your creativity,
Uh-huh.
it's not limits. It's never limits
Okay.
to what it is you can actually create.
Absolutely. Yeah. And what about the episodes? Whenever you guys do the episodes, is it like every week you guys shoot an episode? Like, what is that schedule like?
No, we actually well, sometimes it may be episode to episode that we
Uh-huh.
actually shoot certain scenes, but we try to do as much as we can, and they will just release as they go along. So maybe an episode might probably release every 2 weeks or something. Yeah.
Okay. And I also noticed that you guys are on your own streaming platform. What is that about? How'd you guys hook up with that? I see that the show is actually on its own platform, like it's a series. So it's not just on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not just on YouTube. The network, the producers actually have their own network, which is
Wow, that's
called
amazing.
GT Network. But you can
Okay.
also see it on various platforms throughout the Caribbean.
Okay. Are you guys on YouTube so our viewers can go check it out after this?
Yes, we are actually
Yes.
on YouTube. You can either check it out on Vaser Claw on YouTube, or you can check out the GT Network
Okay.
slash Vaser Claw, and you can probably see it there.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to ask for all your links and where you want the fans to go, where they can find you next, where you're going to be at next. Where can they look?
Say again?
Where can the fans find you? Like where can they look? Whether
Right.
online or
So you can
somewhere
check.
else?
We have different platforms. You can check places like Instagram for.
Okay.
You can check GT Network. We can Bill Ventures. You can check Vaser Claw on Instagram as well.
Yep.
You can check us out. We also have a TikTok account for Vaser Claw and GT Network, and as well on YouTube as well.
Wow, amazing. And is there anything that you'd like to share with all your millions of fans, especially the fans here in the United States who really don't know that much about you guys?
Well, as you said before, it's I would say it's a first of all black cast,
Yes.
of a superhero cast, and I think it's what first of its kind. And to see that it's coming out from a small island of Trinidad and Tobago, I think is that's expected to see a lot of great things coming from us in the very near future. And we just would love to see keep the energy that we're getting from you guys. That that's
Absolutely.
keep encouraging us to do things better.
All right, you guys are leading the charge. Did you guys hear that? An all black character, all black cast from black creators. They don't have to borrow from other people to make them great. They already know where they are, and they're coming here to America to promote and to inspire the black people of America and all other creators as well. Thank you so much for coming out. Is there any last thing that you want to say to all your fans and all the people out there who you're inspiring?
I hope that the work that we're doing is recognized, and it just as I hope it just opens up a lot of more opportunities for us. I hope I will be able to land some big role in the United States very soon. So that's the hope.
As long as when you get famous, you keep it black, man. Don't trade sides once you get famous, because I know it's coming up, man.
Of course not. Of course not.
Thank you so much for taking this time. That was another episode of Dark Matterverse TV. This guy is doing it. He's doing what I talk about all the time, taking a character that they've made and they're making a show about it, and they're repping their people with their content and their characters. That's what it's about. That's what independence really is. And we hope that you guys follow his lead, and we hope to see him soon here in the States. Thank you so much for coming out. And that's another show, man. Thank you guys for coming out.